nightmares in my head. I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear, that my mind fills up into a creature, and it haunts me somewhere much deeper. Anxiety, filling up every space, no privacy. And silently, it could build and build until you finally see, whoa, it's taking over, damn no closure, moving closer. No exposure, I just wanna be a loner. Some can't stay sober, looking over all their shoulders, like moving boulders just to get out of the home. It sucks, I've had enough, I don't wanna feel the stuck under the rug, all my problems that I shove. I got nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear, that my mind fills up into a creature, and it haunts me somewhere much deeper. I got nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear, that my mind fills up into a creature, and it haunts me somewhere much deeper. I've been feeling weird, I can't seem to focus good enough, nothing's really clear, sometimes it could be a little tough. I just need to feel like the end's in sight for me, but let's be really real, anxiety can foggy all this stuff. I've been feeling weird, I can't seem to focus good enough, nothing's really clear, sometimes it could be a little tough. I just need to feel like the end's in sight for me, but let's be really real, anxiety can foggy all this stuff. It sucks when you finally feel like giving up. Oh God, no luck, everything feels like you're sticky stuck. I'm lost, handcuffed to the bed where I sleep, don't give a fuck. Can't stop, unplug, feeling overwhelmed, I think I've had enough. Gotta find a way to get some energy, gotta find someone who's a good friend of me. I need purpose to make it all worth it, I'm still searching and I'm still learning. I want a life that's filled with memories, not a life with regret and frenemies. I need focus to keep me from hopeless psychosis if I keep moping. I got nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear, that my mind fills up into a creature, and it haunts me somewhere much deeper. I got nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear, that my mind fills up into a creature, and it haunts me somewhere much deeper.
Just finished going over this haunted house. This is out of my personal collection. Decided to let it go. It's going to go to a great home. It's going to Oasis Arcade in Lithia Springs, Georgia. If you want a nice bed and breakfast with a big garage full of all the cutting edge games, pinballs, arcade games, that's a nice place to stay. I highly recommend it. Don Hopkins, he's a great guy to deal with. But this is a beautiful game, and I'm glad it's going to a good home. So the game's been gone over. I have a 82-point checklist that I go over on every game that I shop. This one's probably more like a 100 or better checklist because I did a half refurbish on it on some things that just to bring it up to the next level. So the whole cabinet's been, all the dings and scratches have been repaired on it. So it's a really good example. This was a nice example to start with, and that's why it was in my personal collection. It came out of a collector's home that he had it for 35 years, and it was in great shape to start with. So the whole cabinet's been redone. These are original legs. They've been, refurbished. Coin door refurbished. Lock bar, side rails. Of course, new rubber kit. Flipper rebuild. Replaced some plastics that were broken, some plastic protectors. It's got the LEDs in it, so we have the Coin Taker premium non-ghosting LED kit in this. And, the garage is kind of bright in here, but in the right setting, this thing is going to look crazy good. Just really nice machine. So all the grounding mods have been done in this game. It's completely bulletproofed. All the boards have been gone over. Has the original power supply that's been rebuilt. Remote battery pack. The Gottlieb service bulletin on the interconnect has been done. Also, the power supply in the bottom cab and new filter cap installed there. Got the original coin box, and inside the coin box it has all the 3 trays for the 3 different coins, for the 3 different coin mechs, because it takes different quarters for different amounts of plays. And the middle is Susan B. Anthony coin. All the pop bumpers, all the pop bumper boards have been modded and upgraded. Of course, I mentioned the flipper rebuilds, shooter assembly redone, the lock bar mechanism that's been removed and redone. Pretty much everything on the game's been gone over. It's a beautiful original example. Another known issue, other than the grounding mods on this game, is because the basement playfield, when the ball exits, it has to be, there's an up kicker in that hole back there, and it goes up this tube to put it back on the main floor. And this game's known to have a weak up kicker on it from the factory, and most of these games it takes 2 or 3 times for it to get a clean shot to get it up on that playfield. So we did the up kicker mod on it. I'll show you that next. So this is the basement playfield, and the up kicker mod is right there. It's that board installed to give it a little more power, and it puts the ball up in the playfield every time now, first time. The other thing you want to do in this game is there's transistors under the playfield right there to run certain coils, and you want to make sure the pull-up resistor mod has been done to those. This game's good. Back glass on this one's hard to beat. Great artwork. But I grew up in the era with the monster movies, the Mummy, Dracula, all that stuff, Werewolf, so this is just right up my alley. Mansion's got some crazy stuff. Floating skulls, headless man. Lightning bolts really make it. Okay, the last shipment of parts showed up yesterday, so it was the foam washers for the basement window. This is what you need to screw that window down and get it level with the playfield. The old ones, when they get old, they get smushed to where the window goes below the playfield, and then the ball will jump around and do funny things and knock the paint off the edge of the playfield. So we can get these installed now, and then the game will be 100% finished, and we can do some gameplay. So let's get those installed, and then we'll do some gameplay.